Now, today is World Pharmacist Day, observed every year to advocate the role of pharmacists and pay them a tribute. And to commemorate the day, the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria is urging the Ministry of Health and all states to act speedily on the implementation of the National Drug Distribution Guidelines. Now, for more perspective on the World Pharmaceutical Day, let's briefly bring in the Chairman, Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, Lagos Branch, Lawrence Ekhator. Good to have you on the news at this time. So yes, talk to us first off about the importance and the significance of this National Drug Distributing Guidelines, if implemented, and how this will affect the functions or improve the functions of pharmacists in the country.
Thank you very much. I want to use this opportunity to congratulate all pharmacists all over the world and wish them a happy World Pharmacist Day. Yes, with regards to the drug distribution guidelines, we are saying to the government that currently the drug distribution channels in the country, it's like an open fountain where anybody can take and anybody can give. And we are saying that the drug distribution in the nation is chaotic. And we are hoping and wishing that the government will put in place and activate the already established drug distribution guidelines, and which will make the country drug distribution-wise safer. As we know, drug distribution is a critical aspect of drug security. And we want to use this opportunity as pharmacists in the country to ensure that the drugs that are distributed in this country are safely distributed at all times. That is our prayer to the government at this time.
Indeed. Well, some pharmacists say they are not quite appreciated in this part of the world, with some issues of poor remuneration packages, understaffing, and unfriendly work environment. Where do you see this leading to if this isn't addressed quickly?
Sorry, can you take that again?
Yeah, I said some pharmacists say they are not quite appreciated in this part of the world, and some of the issues or concerns they raised is the poor remuneration packages, understaffing, and of course unfriendly work environment. Where do you see this leading to if this isn't addressed as soon as possible?
Well, indeed, we do say that poor remuneration in terms of Nigeria is it's a general thing, and it's not only peculiar to pharmacists. Pharmacists in the healthcare team, we are effective team players, and we look forward to an opportunity where health workers are well remunerated generally by the government, because health, as we know, is a right. And we hope that the government sees that this is the right of our citizens, thereby extending to the health workers what it means to have rights with regards to health. So pharmacists are not just the only ones that are being sidetracked in terms of health remuneration, healthcare workers remuneration. And we pray and sincerely hope that all healthcare workers are seen as in this team to help out, and then the government will see it in that light so as to remunerate all health workers adequately, and thereby helping to make sure that the health of our citizens are well taken care of.
And also, let's not forget the rising trend or the rising trend of mass movement of pharmacists from this country into other parts of the country with regards to the mentions you've stated quite clearly. What will it take to place the pharmacists in Nigeria at par with their fellow counterparts in other parts of the world? What do you think it would take?
Well, very simple. The government should endeavor to meet the terms of the Sustainable Development Goals as highlighted by the United Nations. SDG 3 states clearly that the government should endeavor to make sure that health of the citizens is priority. And if the government of Nigeria sees this as a priority, then they won't have the exodus of pharmacists and all other health workers out of the country. So we urge the government to see the health of her citizens as priority. A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Pharmacists are ready to collaborate with the government to make sure that pharmacists do not leave the country. But like we say, if the terms and conditions are not too pleasing to them, then definitely no one can stop them from moving to greener pastures as it is. So the ball is in the court of our government. Do the right things, put the right structures in place, and all health workers, including pharmacists, will not move from where they are. And they will stay to make sure that the citizens are given the best of healthcare.
And that's a fine place to leave it. Lawrence Ekhator, we appreciate your insights on TVC News at 10 tonight.